My name is Kala, Arvind Kala. I love Mr. Modi more than I loved my own mom. But when I look at the way he behaves, sometimes I wonder whether I should laugh or I should weep, and I end up weeping. Did you see my friends, him meeting Keir Starmer, the British PM, the other day? They met at 10 Downing Street, and Mr. Modi came and he hugged Starmer, which is okay. But Mr. Modi doesn't disengage himself from, he keeps holding on. And then when he disengages, he holds on to this guy's fist. And after a little while, Starmer disengaged his hands from Mr. Modi's and put them down. Then Mr. Modi, his hands started searching for Mr. Starmer's hand, and Mr. wouldn't lift it up, etc. And then they started walking, and Mr. Modi started looking for his fist, etc. He wanted to walk with holding Starmer's hands. I mean, nobody does this. Does Trump do this? Does Macron do this? Does Starmer do? Or what does Mr. Modi do? And then the second thing is, after he hugs, etc., Mr. Modi laughs raucously, mindlessly. It's like this. I don't hear his laugh, but I see his face. What the hell? Any other country leader would think, Mr. Modi, good, you're the Prime Minister of an important country, but why the hell are you laughing mindlessly? I mean, the guys, and he's trolled all over Britain. You know, when I don't know what's that called, goose flesh. I get goose flesh when I see Mr. Modi behaving this way. And it's there, you know, the trouble is Mr. Modi is the biggest narcissist in the world. The guy is in love with himself. There's nobody he finds better looking, more intelligent, everything than he himself. That's why he's not invited anyway. Trump would have called him. India's an important country. But Mr. Modi just does not know how to behave. First of all, you know, everybody wears black suits and tie. With a tie, Mr. Modi wears these leggings, these white leggings. So he's not invited people. And the tragedy with Modi, you know, he is a snob. Now the tragedy with a snob is, the snob wants to hang around with people who don't want to hang around with him. So Modi wants to be with whites and Japanese and Chinese and etc., Taiwan and everybody. But he's just it's crazy, and it began in 2014 itself. I mean, he'll land up, he's got such a mania for attracting attention. He landed up Priyanka Chopra's wedding reception. For Christ's sake, you're the Prime Minister of India. Why the hell are you landing up for that? You know, their kids are undergoing exam, and Mr. Modi, he comes out with exam warrior. You know, stuff like that. He'll go for an Army Day parade and get into the tank and wear an olive green hat and this thing, and look at the everywhere around like a general surveying a battlefield. Or he'll get into a fighter plane of the Indian Air Force, all with that thing, etc. And he'll be looking at that. In fact, I was very surprised when the Indian astronaut landed back on Earth the other day, that Shukla guy, and Mr. Modi did not wear an astronaut suit, etc., as if he's been to space, etc. In fact, thank God Mr. Modi doesn't go for wedding receptions, because he'll push the bridegroom aside and pose as the bridegroom and get on a horse also, a mare, sorry. Like that, he just does all kinds of very, very foolish things, and that laugh, ha 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 ha. You know, what's the point? So I just don't know how. And he was trolled like anything in Britain. You know, everybody asked, and then he hangs around too close to the Prime Minister or President he's meeting. Mr. Modi's closeness becomes barely 6 inches, 8 inches away. Now, you know, the simple thing is, an adult breathing, there's a phrase in English, don't breathe on me. Mr. Modi, he breathes on somebody else. Now, Starmer or Trump, etc., they don't want to hug a fellow who's smelling of doklas. In fact, I feel surprised. Trump is what do you call? He gets angry quite fast, and many times when Modi hugs Trump, I get the feeling that Trump may pull Modi's beard, which would be very embarrassing. So Mr. Modi must be careful, must be open to criticism. He should not hug everything and behave in an outlandish fashion, because that ends up turning him into an outcast. So these are, as a great admirer of Modi, I'd like to warn him. But he's, of course, my words of wisdom will not get to him. So it's too bad. He'll keep making a fool of himself. And I'll talk sense, and nobody will hear me. Anyway, friends, if you like what I've written, what I've said, please forward it to everybody. And I'll bid you farewell. See you later, alligator.